Okay, guys. The topic this morning is the magic of small steps. So, as a holistic nutritionist, I'm obviously helping people all day, every day with serious health conditions and not so serious health conditions, and just getting the best out of their health. And one of the things that I come up against quite a lot is so a lot of the time I'm teaching people how to detox because the two prime causes of health issues is toxicity and deficiency. Okay, I'm looking at helping people detox, and one of the things that I recommend as a foundational thing is a nanoclinoptilolite zeolite. Um, and one of the things I hear a lot from people is it really worth doing that one good thing? Because my diet's a mess, and this is a mess, and they're doing everything wrong, right? And they're saying, is it worth it? Like, what's the point? And there's a lot of people that have this view, and I wanna kind of go into that a little bit because I think one of the reasons that a lot of people don't begin a journey in a good direction for something, and it might not be health, it might be relationships, it might be business, it might be a lot of different things, is that they kind of feel that they're so far away from where they want to be that it's not worth even doing anything because there's too much to do to get where they want to go. So what's the point in starting the journey? So this is not the view of successful people in any area of life, but it is an easy view to get into. So let me try and reframe the question and look at it slightly differently. So imagine that you're a smoker and you smoke 20 a day. Okay, I think most people would agree that smoking damages the health, right? So that's not going to be good for their health. It's not good for their finances, and it may have negative impacts in many other areas. So imagine that you were that smoker and you wanted to give up, but you couldn't, right? You loved your cigarettes too much. You want to give up, but you're addicted to them. You just don't feel that you can give up. Would there be any advantage in saying, okay, well, I smoke 20 a day. What I can do, I can't stop smoking, but I could do 19 a day instead of 20. Would that be worthwhile doing? And I would say, absolutely, without doubt, it's worthwhile doing. First of all, you've got one cigarette of toxins less. You're saving a little bit of money. But more importantly, you're taking a small step in the direction that you want to go. Now, after a while of being on 19 a day, you might think, do you know what, I could do 18. And gradually, bit by bit, you can move in the direction that you want to go. And many times it's too difficult to like go from a rubbish diet to a totally healthy diet in one hit. People can't do it for the most part. It's too big a change, right? But what we can do is make small changes in the direction that we want to go. And as we are consistent and we make small change whenever we can, those small changes begin to add up and they take us to the place that we're trying to reach. So don't ever underestimate the power of taking small steps towards your destination. Every journey begins with a single step, doesn't it? If you think about it. So don't let the size of a task overwhelm you. Just say, well, what can I do right now that I don't, that isn't an impossible task for me, an insurmountable challenge? What small thing can I do that gets me in that direction? So maybe if you're looking at your diet, you can say, do you know what? I could do liver once a week. That's going to improve your diet. I could drink one extra glass of water a day. I can take this one supplement which is going to help support detox or whatever, whatever it might be. I can't I can't run a mile, but I could go for a brisk walk. once a day or 3 times a week, whatever it might be. These little steps are what successful people do all the time in different areas. Don't let a task overwhelm you. Do what you can do, doesn't matter how small. And in relationships, small little things in relationships, same thing. I can't suddenly change my whole personality and blah, 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 but I could say a kind word a little more often than I do, or make a kind action a little bit more often than I do, and so on. Just little things. Very few people have radical, massive change from one state to another state overnight. Most people do it in steps. So don't be afraid of taking those steps. Just looking at my messages, Manique, I needed this for this morning to start kicking myself to do a little steps to accomplish my goals, from exercising to organising. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you so much, Manique, for your comment, and I really hope this encourages a few people to start doing that, because taking a small step is relatively easy, and we're often put off because we think, but what's the point? Well, there's a lot of point, as I've hopefully just explained. So I hope that's encouraged some people. Clearly, Monique, which is great, and Stephen. How do I even say that? Reuben Shack. I think I got that right. Reuben Shack. Hmm. Something like that. Sorry if I've just butchered your name, Stephen. But anyway, so small steps are very, very important, because that's how most of us get anywhere. God bless. Have a great day. Thank you so much.